Welcome back to Marketing for Your Future on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Mike White, and on Marketing for Your Future, we are meeting with the experts in the industry, talking about the tips, the tricks, the trends, and the technologies they use to make a client's campaign the most successful it can be. Join us today from maybe Omaha, maybe Colorado. We have Lyn Wineman with KidGlov. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for having me. There are very few things I like talking about more than marketing.
Well, I appreciate you come program. So you split your time between Colorado and Nebraska. Tell me about that as you're jumping in and out of the markets.
Absolutely. So my wonderful husband actually just took a job with Colorado State University. And because the world is virtual, we're able to split our time between the two. And luckily, KidGlov has some clients in Colorado. I have some friends in Colorado. And so I'm just learning to co-locate and work effectively from different places. So you can't beat the people in Nebraska and you can't beat the view and the activities in Colorado. So best of both worlds.
So how did KidGlov get its start and where did the name come from?
Absolutely. So Mike, I am one of those people that just loves marketing and advertising. I've been in it for quite a while now. But at some point in my career, I got to the point where I felt like I had very entrepreneurial ideas on how I wanted to create the culture and treat the team and treat the clients. And so out of that 11 years ago, KidGlov was born. And the name KidGlov is all about treating people with great care. And that starts with our creative team and our strategy team, and extends to our clients, and then extends beyond that to our clients' target audiences as well.
Who is an ideal customer for KidGlov? Who do you enjoy working with the most?
We've spent a lot of time really thinking about this because, we know if we're going to do our best work, we have to be really focused. And so we have 5 core areas that we work with. We work with nonprofits, we work with social impact movements, we work with financial institutions, healthcare organizations, and then purpose-driven businesses. So our purpose statement is actually we put the megaphone in front of those who are doing good in the world. And so all of those types of organizations are really selling concepts and movements and services and not so much product or event-based marketing. And so that is where we really focus our expertise on.
As we already discussed, you're like Mary Poppins. You're practically perfect in every single way. But tell me about a time that you failed forward and what did you learn from that experience?
I love the concept of fail forward. And I just want to do an interview with you every day, Mike. I think in our business, sometimes it's really easy to get very focused on timelines and budgets and what you need to do to keep clients happy. And while our name is KidGlov, that's something that is really very important to us. But at the end of the day, we can't forget the most important thing we have to do is achieve our clients' goals. And I often like to say that when the work is done, the campaign is launched, the marketing's in the field, everybody forgets the timeline, the budget, the crazy requests that happen along the way, and they just want to know if they're going to get results. So I think if I look back to the stories in my past where there has been failure, it's when you really forget to keep your eye on the ultimate goal. And so we at KidGlov even have what we call the 2-time rule. So whenever a client asks us to do something that we think is not going to help them achieve their goals, we always go back 2 times with really a spirit of education and friendship and partnership, just to say, please help us understand what you're looking for there, because that doesn't seem to match our expertise with what you want the outcome to be.
What do you think the biggest change to the way people market their brands is going to be in the next 2 years?
Yeah, it's interesting because with all the technology that has become available to us, you would think the answer would be technology. But, what we're seeing right now, brands really getting interested in and struggling with at the same time, is the whole concept of purpose-driven marketing and understanding how to align a purpose to what they're doing, and understanding when to speak out on social issues and when to stand patiently and quietly on the sidelines. Because today, our employees, workforce across the board, our customers, our stakeholders, more and more data is showing us that they want to align with brands that are making a difference in the world, that align with their own social stance. And honestly, as marketers, I think we're really good at telling stories about products, services, benefits, features. And I think particularly in the Midwest, we like to stay out of the fray and not cause controversy. But I think right now and into the future, there's going to be more and more emphasis put on, working for companies, purchasing brands, donating to organizations that really align with your own social beliefs.
So, is there someone in the industry that has inspired you along the way that you look up to?
Oh gosh, there's so many people that inspire me. I mean, honestly, I just feel lucky to get to work in marketing because I think it's the perfect blend of creativity and results and business all together. But there is a woman in Nebraska. Her name is Alice Dittman. She, I believe, is 93 years old. She just authored her first book, and I wish I could think of what the book is called. But she's been a force in our market. She ran a large financial institutions with locations all over, and she really blazed a trail when there weren't a lot of women running financial institutions. And I remember a day that I pulled into one of her bank branches, and I was just going to go through the ATM, and I couldn't get to the ATM because there was a person standing in the line, like wiping off the drive-through stations. And then I realized it was Alice Dittman, the woman who ran this bank, owned this bank, and she was cleaning off the screens at the end of the day after the bank is closed. And I asked her about it, and she said that it was part of her role to really make sure the bank was running well, and she wanted things to be done a certain way. And when she saw an area for improvement, she just jumped in. So I thought that was such an interesting blend of like leadership and care all in one person and one action. So I got to say, Alice, cheers to Alice Dittman.
So last question, speaking of running your business with care, if you had to restart your firm and you only could budget to hire one person, what role would that be?
Oh my goodness, Mike, how does one even answer that?
Well, I'm already taken, so it wouldn't be me, obviously, but.
Darn it. Okay, it would be you, but what I'm going to say is in our work on our KidGlov culture, we do a lot of study of strengths and personality types. And what I know about myself is I'm a risk taker. I'm an idea person. I'm a restless person. So without somebody there to keep me in check, I will go from idea to idea to idea. And so I'm not going to give you a name or a position, but I think my first hire would always need to be somebody who counterbalances my strengths with different strengths, so that we could be a good team together.
Are you an ENFT?
I'm an ENTP, but I'm barely on that FT line. So
you and I need someone who has attention to detail, stays organized, and can make sure that we follow directions. So
that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Thank you for spending your time with us. I appreciate you sharing your insights, and it's been a pleasure having you on the program.
Thanks so much, Mike. Anytime you want to chat, I am here.
Thank you. To find out more about Lyn and KidGlov and all the amazing things they could do to help you grow your company, visit us at dailyadbrief.com. We'll see you next time on Marketing for Your Future.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.